Teresa Giudice's husband, Louie Ruelas, is shedding light on his experience as a stepdad to her 4 daughters. The entrepreneur revealed why he was nervous to be stepdad to the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast members girls Gia, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana Giudice, in an episode of Teresa's podcast, Turning the Tables by Teresa Giudice. In the August 2024 episode, titled Louie and Teresa's Untold Love Story, the Garden State couple opened up about their relationship and talked at length about Louie's dynamic with Teresa's 4 daughters, whom she co-parents with Joe Giudice. "They're just amazing. They're amazing stepdaughters. They see me," Louie declared. "I was afraid that your daughters wouldn't see me." He went on to describe the challenges of entering a new family, saying that both he and Teresa took on responsibility for each other's kids, including his sons, Nicholas and Louie Ruelas Jr. He then added he was grateful that Teresa's daughters made him feel accepted and welcomed into the family. "There's such an amazing feeling when you're a guy and you're a stepfather and you're acknowledged," he said. "I have a lot of friends that are stepfathers, and they are forgotten about because the attention goes towards the real dad. I never feel like that." Louie Ruelas shares his thoughts on Teresa Giudice's daughters. Earlier in the same episode, Louie was quick to gush about Teresa's kids. "You've done an amazing job with your girls," he told the New Jersey native. He then explained his special bond with each of the 4 girls. "Let's start with Adriana. When I first met her, she was young, quiet, coming into her own," Louie said. "I remember when we moved in the house, she started finding her voice, because she started to stand up for herself in situations, with the siblings and stuff. She has 3 amazing sisters that she's following." The stepfather declared he was very close with Teresa's 3rd-born kid, Melania. "She lives and comes from her heart all the time, you can tell," Louie told Teresa. "Even when she's angry, when she's filled with anger, filled with sadness, she's grounded, As for Giudice's 2nd oldest daughter, Gabriella, Louie described her as very logical. "She's a sweet soul, she's your porcelain doll," he told Teresa. "She's so smart, she's a genius," he added. Teresa Giudice's kids open up about their relationship with stepdad, Louie Ruelas. Louie adores Gia, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana, and the feeling is definitely mutual. On April 23, Melania shared an adorable post on Louie's birthday with a super sweet message. "Happy birthday! You truly are the best stepdad ever. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for you. Everything you do for us," she wrote in the caption. "Thank you for always being there and for all the love and support. Hope your day is as amazing as you are." In an episode of her podcast, Casual Chaos, Gia also shed light on her relationship with Louie while addressing rumors about her family's finances. "Everything will be resolved. My mom has everything under control, and there's nothing to worry about. My stepdad Louie is the most amazing stepfather. He treats me and my sisters like we're his own. He is also working on getting everything resolved as well, but there's nothing to worry about," she declared during the March 30 episode. Additionally, Adriana showed Louie some love on Father's Day. Teresa's youngest child posted a tribute to the loving stepfather on her Instagram story, featuring a photo of the 4 Giudice daughters with Louie. "Happy Father's Day, Louie. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for treating me like your own. Love you," she wrote on the post. Gia and Melania Giudice open up about their blended family with Teresa's daughters shared new details about their relationship with Louie's sons during another episode of Gia's podcast. When reflecting on their blended family, Melania declared, "It was easier than normal to accept Louie and his sons into her life. Me and little Louie fight like siblings. I'm always messing with him because he's never had girl siblings, and he's especially never had a sibling like me before," Melania said in the June 23 episode. "So, I needed to annoy him a little bit, but I always annoy him, and it's really funny. And I love Nicholas." Louie Ruelas, a name that has recently taken center stage in the world of reality television and celebrity headlines, has been open about his personal journey and the complexities of blending families. As the fiancé of Teresa Giudice, a renowned television personality and author known for her tumultuous journey through fame, she has 4 daughters from her previous marriage. For Louie, Stepping into the role of a stepfather was not just about love, it was about overcoming fears, doubts, and the weight of societal expectations. In a candid revelation, Louie Ruelas shared why he was afraid of becoming a stepdad to Teresa's daughters, an admission that humanizes him beyond the glitz and glamour of reality TV and offers a deeper understanding of his emotional landscape, the heart of the fear, uncertainty, and responsibility. Louie's initial apprehension wasn't rooted in a lack of love or respect for Teresa's children, rather, it stemmed from an honest acknowledgement of the responsibilities that come with fatherhood, especially when it's not biologically your own. He described feeling an overwhelming sense of uncertainty about how to connect with the girls, how to navigate their feelings, and how to earn their trust. The fear of unintentionally causing discomfort or disruption in their lives weighed heavily on him. I was the shoes of a father figure, Louie confesses. They already had their own routines, their own personalities, and I didn't want to mess that up or make them feel uncomfortable. This fear is common among many new step-parents, particularly those entering a blended family situation after a significant history of relationships, hardships, or emotional upheaval. For Louie, it wasn't just about being a good stepfather, it was about being a responsible, caring presence without overstepping boundaries or imposing himself in ways that might cause confusion or hurt. The shadow of past experiences and society's expectations adding layers to his apprehension, or societal stereotypes and expectations surrounding blended families. Media often portrays step-parents in a negative light, either as villains or as figures who struggle to earn the children's affection. Louie was aware of these narratives, and that awareness amplified his fears. Would he be accepted? Would his intentions be misunderstood? Would he inadvertently cause friction in Teresa's already complicated family dynamic? Furthermore, Louie's own background and personal history played a role in shaping his feelings. He mentioned having experienced his own challenges with family and relationships, which made him cautious about stepping into a parental role. I didn't want to mess things up or make things worse, he admits. I wanted to do right by Teresa, her daughters, and myself. The pressure was real, and it made me afraid I wouldn't be enough. The emotional toll of fear and doubt. Louie's honesty about his fears reveals how vulnerable he felt. Despite his confident exterior, he grappled with self-doubt, questioning whether he could truly be a positive influence. The fear of rejection or failure loomed large. I remember nights when I wondered, am I doing enough? Am I doing the right thing? He recalls. It's a lot to carry, especially when you care deeply about the people involved. He acknowledged that his fears weren't just about the girls' acceptance, but also about his own capacity to adapt to an unfamiliar familial role. Stepping into a family unit with existing bonds and histories requires patience, understanding, and humility, qualities Louie says he worked hard to develop, building trust through respect and genuine connection. What ultimately helped Louie overcome his fears was his genuine desire to connect with Teresa's daughters on their level. He emphasized that he approached the situation with patience and respect, understanding that trust isn't built overnight. I knew I had to let them take the lead, to show them I was there for them, not to replace anyone or change their lives abruptly, he explains. Louie shared that he spent quality time with the girls, listening to their stories, participating in their activities, and simply being present. Over time, small gestures of kindness and consistency helped bridge the gap of initial apprehension. It was about showing up every day, being genuine, and letting them know I cared, he says. That's how trust starts to grow. The power of love and patience. As their relationship evolved, Louie found that his fears gradually diminished. Love played a critical role in transforming his outlook. He realized that love isn't just about romantic feelings, it's also about commitment, patience, and sacrifice. Falling in love with Teresa, I also fell in love with her daughters, Louie reflects. They're incredible girls, and I wanted to be someone they could count on. He also acknowledged that being a stepfather is a continuous journey, one filled with learning, adjusting, and growing together. Initial fears became stepping stones for building a meaningful relationship rooted in respect and understanding. A message of hope for blended families. Louie Ruelas's candid admission about his fears resonates with many who face similar situations. His story highlights that it's natural to feel apprehensive when entering a new family dynamic, especially when children are involved. His honesty encourages others to approach blended families with patience, humility, and an open heart. His journey underscores that overcoming fear requires vulnerability, effort, and genuine love. It's about showing up consistently, respecting boundaries, and allowing trust to develop naturally. Louie's experience serves as a reminder that even the most daunting challenges can be navigated with sincerity and perseverance. In conclusion, Louie Ruelas' revelation of his initial fears about becoming a stepfather to Teresa Giudice's daughters reveals a human side often unseen in the glossy world of reality TV. His honesty about feeling afraid underscores the universal truth that new family roles come with emotional complexities. Through patience, respect, and love, Louie was able to transform his fears into a foundation for genuine connection. His story is not just about overcoming personal doubts, it's about the power of love and the importance of embracing vulnerability and building meaningful relationships. As he continues to walk this journey with Teresa and her daughters, Louie exemplifies that fears, when acknowledged and faced with sincerity, can lead to growth, understanding, and a stronger family bond.